everyone. This is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers. We are going to get started in just a second. So, let's see here. I need to turn the volume down here. Hello, Cindy. All right. Good morning, Sharon. Today is our virtual card class for the month of November. It's so crazy that it's November. It's November 9th today. I have 4 new cards to make with you today. So when you hop on, be sure to say hi and let me know you're here, where you're from. It's always fun to see that for sure. I'm just sharing this in my other group real quick. So, yeah. I know I usually do my virtual classes at 2 o'clock, and today I have an appointment at 3, and so we're here early. So those of you that might have to hop off, or if you can't get on, you can always watch the replay, and I always post my videos on YouTube as well. So if you are not a YouTube subscriber, go to YouTube and you can find my channel at Owl Star Stampers, and be sure to subscribe and like and comment on my videos. That really helps me out. And if you have not liked my Facebook business page, be sure to do that as well. That's why I'm able to do these videos and share with you. It just helps other people see. So I really appreciate that. So we have a good group on here. So today we are going to make 4 different cards, kind of just all occasion cards. And I tried to do some where you could substitute the stamps if you don't have them. So that is always great, because I do have an ordering special like I do every month for my virtual card class. So here's what it is. If you place an online order with me starting today through Thursday, and I did have somebody order yesterday, so you still count as well. So you need to use the host code up here. It's 9XANCP7E. I also put it in the description. So you're going to place an online order. You're going to use that host code and select me as your demonstrator. If your order is a minimum of $30 order, I'm going to send you a packet with all of these make and takes. So you'll just have to use your own stamps and ink, and you'll also get a tutorial emailed to you when I send out the packets with the pictures and the supplies and all that fun stuff. So that's with a minimum $30 order. Now, if you bump it up to $50 order, you're going to get all this stuff. Now, this does include, I will die cut anything that needs to be die cut that's not like stamped and die cut, embossing, designer series paper, ribbons, and embellishments. All that stuff will be tucked in here. If you get up to a minimum $50 order, you're going to get that, and also a full pack of these gilded gems. You're going to see I'm going to use these on the cards today as my little thank you. So that's a little thank you for you. And then this month, if you bump it up to a minimum $100 order, you are going to get 48 sheets of 6x6 designer series paper, a variety pack. This is Stampin Up. This is just a sample. Everyone's might be different. It will be different. Which 48 sheets is like a full pack of 12x12. It's just cut to 6x6 Stampin' Up! Retired paper. And then you're also going to get a brand new retired embellishment. So it might be like a bolt of ribbon, or I just grabbed a few things I had out of my basket. These like wood embellishments or some retired rhinestones. So you're going to get a retired embellishment and a full pack of 48 sheets of 6x6 paper with a minimum $100 order using the host code. Now, if you have a big wish list, Christmas is coming, and you get up to at least 150, don't use the host code, just select me, and you'll get all of that stuff, plus you will also get the host rewards, which at $150 it starts at $15. A free product of your choice. So that's what I have. I'll say it again at the end, but I always like to tell you what you can look forward to as we are starting the video today. So we're going to get started. I see a lot of you on here. I do want to say real quick before I hop in, my retreat in a box that's delivered to your door. It's themed home for the holidays. We're using the Coming Home Suite. I have only four boxes available. So it's almost sold out. So if you want one of those, be sure to go to owlstarstampers.com, click on classes, and there you will find the retreat in a box. And you get so much packed in this box mailed to you. There will be like a whole website for the retreat that has all the tutorials posted there, like a welcome video and all of the classes and all that. So there's only 4 available, and I anticipate it will sell out today. So there's that, and we're going to get started, okay? I'm going to put the host code off. I'll put it up again at the end. Oh no, I see an angry face. I hope I didn't make somebody mad, and I hope it was just a little error. I have my phone up, and so anyway, if I made someone mad, I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Okay, so our first card for today, what are we gonna do? All right, our first card, this is all my stuff. I need to kind of move it out of the way. All right, and I just have my catalogs and paper trimmer there. So our first card, we are going to use the Forever Fern. So this is from our annual catalog, and this was super popular right when it came out, this bundle. And I used it in like a card. I remember doing at least one card that I know of, because I remember saying, what's this? And then somebody commented, I believe on YouTube, and said, that's eucalyptus. And I was like, I knew it. I just couldn't think of it. So this is a beautiful set. It has some coordinating dies, a bunch of dies right here. Some of them are just, you can cut out, and then others cut out some of the ferns and the greenery. So anyway, this is the bundle that I'm using. This is, I picked it because I thought it was safe. So if some of you don't have it yet, you might want to snatch it up today. But I looked last night, and it's actually on low inventory. So if you want it, hurry up and still get it. The bundle is $54. And it comes with 14 dies. And then the stamp set is on page 110. If you only want the stamp set is $24. So there's that. So we're gonna get started now making this card. Now actually, when I made this card, I didn't have the dies handy, so I hand cut it out, but I do love the die. So we're starting with a piece of Pear Pizzazz for our card base. Good morning, everyone. Okay, now I can see your comments. At first I couldn't see your comments. Hello, Charlotte from Iowa. All right, so here's our Pear Pizzazz card paste, just a pale green. And then I have a piece of Whisper White that is 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to grab a scrap of Whisper White because we are going to need this because some of our stamping is going to be stamped off. And I'm going to be using, where did I put the stamp set? Right here. I'm going to be using this image right here, this one, and the hello. So I'm using a lot of the stamps today. All right, so this is the first stamp I want. And I'm using Pretty Peacock and Pear Pizzazz ink pads. So I'm going to start out with Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to grab my block right here. And I'm going to be stamping on this like edge of the corner. I don't know what there we go. So I'm going to stamp this up. Hi, Lori. I'm glad you're on here. So I'm going to stamp this like here, Here we go. And then I'm going to stamp it going across the bottom as well. So we're going to stamp that. And then I'm going to move it back a little bit and stamp it one more time. So that's going to give a little bit lighter little greenery right there. Okay, I'm going to take my chamois and wipe this off. And then we will do our next one, which is going to be, sorry, I got stuff. This little image, and I don't need that big block. And I have this one, and I'm going to add it like up in here with the Pear Pizzazz. I'm just filling in a little bit. And if you wanted, you could add more or less. I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. So there's that. Then we're going to take, we're going to take, there's like a little splattered image. Do you see this right here? Little dots. So you can like flick, flick like your little markers or Wink Casella. We have this stamp right here that does the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually come in with some Pretty Peacock, and I'm going to stamp that off once, and then I'm going to add a few little speckles to the card, and you can just kind of fill those in kind of like this. Let me show you. It just adds a little bit of texture to your card. Okay, we're done with this part, so now we're going to take a scrap piece of Whisper White, and we're going to stamp a few in Pretty Peacock. So we have these two images. This stamp set is so beautiful, and you can do so much with it. So now I have that little greenery Fern and Pretty Peacock, and then I'm going to take this larger one here. I'm glad, Dawn, that you love this stamp set. It is a great one. And we're going to stamp that one right there. So it gives like such great detail, this stamp set, which is also awesome. So now you're going to take your dies, or you can fussy cut them, and we'll cut those out. So on my sample, I actually hand cut them out because I didn't have them handy. But through the magic of the internet, since I knew I was doing this, here they are cut out with the dies already. So I'm so happy that you guys are able to join me today. So there they are, already die cut out. Okay, so on just a little 1/2-inch scrap of Whisper White, we're going to stamp our sentiment that says hello. Oh, Donna has a stamp set. She hasn't used it yet. Now is the perfect time to get it out and use it. It's pretty, and it has some really good fonts in there and sentiments. So I'm just stamping the hello on this little 1/2-inch strip. I need to pull it down so I can see it. Sorry, I hope my head doesn't get in the view. There we go. Hello. Okay. So now we're done with the stamp set, and we're going to assemble the card. Okay, Tammy said, which stamp set is this? This stamp set is the Forever Fern, and it's in our annual catalog. It was on page 110. It does come in a bundle. The stamp set's $24, and I believe the bundle is $56. So it's on low inventory. I thought it was safe to use, and you can still order it. It might, if we sell a lot, like you might not get it like right away, but you will get it anyway. So if you want it, I wouldn't hesitate to order it, is I guess all I'm saying. So here we go. We just stamped this in Pear Pizzazz along the side and sprinkled some of the little dots in Pretty Peacock that's stamped off. Now we're going to stick this down. Thank you so much for sharing this video too. I see some of you did. I appreciate that. And we're going to just put this down like flat. Now I have a piece of pool party. I really do like pool party, but this is pretty peacock. And it is, I believe, 3/4 inch strip by 4. And we are going to put this down here. But before we do that, I have some gold. You see it? It's gold linen thread. It comes with the Forever Greenery ribbon combo. So I will include this in your packet so you can use this. But we're going to wrap this around our fingers like 3 times about, which is exactly what I already have pre-cut. And then what I do is I kind of just like squish it in the middle. Do you see that? And it makes kind of like a figure 8. And then I will take the back of this and I'm going to add a whole strip of glue across. And then I'm going to, we'll tuck that anyway on the back there. But first I'm going to stick it on a mini glue dot to kind of keep it together, just like that. Okay, so I know before I stick this down, I want to add my few little of these pieces here to tie in our colors. So this one is gonna just kind of come up like so, and then we will take our little ribbon and we will set that down just like that. Can you see this? Then we're going to take this little strip and put it across, but before I press it down, I'm actually going to tuck this one coming out, peeking out of the bottom like that. Okay, there we go. And then you can kind of like fiddle with that if you want. We have our little hello right here, and I'm going to take my snips and I'm just going to cut the end at an angle, and we're going to put a dimensional on the back. And then I use the gold twine because remember, again, if you place that a minimum $50 order, you're going to get the gilded gems, which are so beautiful. So I'm going to put, sprinkle a few of these on our card. So they're so pretty. And I'm going to put one down here. And then my little strip isn't that big, but put one there. And if you want, you can put one, down here. So my first strip, it was a little bit longer, but there is our card. And the ribbon just really ties in with those gems. So here is the original one. So I hope you like that card. Let me know what you think of the Forever Fern card. Okay, you can give me a thumbs up, a heart, or all of that fun stuff. All right. I'm glad you like it. And if you didn't have the fern in, you can use flowers or any type of greenery. Like you can totally substitute with some flowers and then just any sentiment here as well. So I do want to let you know that I try to do cards that you can totally substitute with. So there is that card, our card number 1. Okay, moving along to our second card, we are going to do a set that is press on. And this is a coffee set. You could use hot chocolate, tea. This is in our this catalog in the back. And this is one of my optional add-on classes for the retreat as well. So if you added that on, you actually get the stamp set included. So, so don't buy it if you have it. But it's a $22 stamp set. And it has 12 different stamps. So this is the stamps that we're using now, and I tried to pick some really fun colors. So the paper is the wrapped in plaid, and I used, this was the wrapped in plaid, and then I used melon mambo, and then just whisper white. So this is just our regular card base. We're gonna fold it in half, and just like that. Okay, I have these strips of Whisper White and then Melon Mambo. And then I have the plaid, which is 3 inches by 5.5, and then this is 3 1/4 by 5.5. So these get layered on, and these are going to go right on the center of our card. Then we'll do our stamping. Oh, I got a little aggressive. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the wrapped in plaid paper, I just love that you can use it year round. Oh, speaking of the wrapped in plaid, I designed some make and takes, and I'm going to be offering a Zoom bingo at the end of the month. And we're going to be using the wrapped in plaid. And I've been switching it up, like every time I do a Zoom bingo. This time, all of our prizes are going to be like gift certificates. So you can pick out the product you want, but they'll be like, hopefully like really big gift certificates, because our catalog has been live for a little while. So I'm not sure what people have and don't have. So I want you to be able to pick what you would like. So, of course, like all bingos, there will be make and takes, and you will be mailed. Look at, I didn't cut that right. I got to trim it off. Anyway, there will be make and takes. You will receive a goodie bag of some products in your make and takes in the mail, and your bingo cards. And I think I'm going to give you like a bingo card for every game to make it easier. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, but you'll get a bingo card for all 5 games of bingo, and there will be door prizes, and then the winners will receive gift certificates, and you'll have like a day or two to tell me what you want, and then I'll order you your prize and mail it to you. So be looking for that. Okay, on our white, we're gonna grab the line of coffee cups. And you can stamp, I think I'm going to do a cup of thanks on this one. You could use any of the sentiments. So we'll grab the row of coffee cups, and I'm going to do a cup of thanks. And I got a block right here. So this one we're using Memento black ink to stamp our cups. And I totally just dropped this upside down on my table, and I have black ink everywhere. So I'm going to grab my chamois and wipe it off really quick so I don't get that on my clothes or my hand or my project. There. This thing works awesome. This is a brand new Memento ink pad, so it's super juicy. And yeah, clearly I can't hold on to things right now. So I think this is like, I don't remember the measurement of this. It's more than an inch though. So we're going to stamp this over to the side here. Just like that. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment. And this is just a fun set. This was helped designed by one of our $1 Million Achievers. I love their stamp sets. They always seem to have really cute ones. Okay, now to color this in, you guys know I love my Stampin' Blends, and so I'm going to use Melon Mambo and Mango Melody, but for some reason, I either forgot to buy the Mango Melody, or they're hidden really good in my craft room somewhere, and so I couldn't find it. So I'm going to show you how you can use your Stampin' Write markers if you have them, or I'm going to show you another way you can color with your ink pad as well. But anyway, let's color this in a little bit. This is the dark Melon Mambo, and so I love that. I love Stampin' Up. I love the coordination. So I'm going to color that, and then the stripes. We're just going to do every other one with each of the different colors. So there's that. But bingo also will be like Black Friday weekend, so after Thanksgiving. So that should be, something fun to do. Okay, and then the same thing on this little swirly thing. I could have done some of this ahead of time. I didn't think it would take that long. There's not a lot of coloring. And then our make and takes are featuring in the pines for that bingo as well. Okay, and then the little dots, I just put a little dot of the mango melody. Sorry, melon mambo, mango melody. They're so similar, but not. One's orange and one's pink. Anyway, you're gonna just dot this with the melon mambo, just like that. Okay. Now, mango melody. Again, take your Stampin' Write marker if you have one, and you can, color these in. Boom, boom, boom. Color this in. Okay, if you don't have the marker or the blend, here's another option for you. You can take the ink pad and you can take your Stampin', this is called a blender pen. And so just make sure it's clear. Like you can use this with any color. What you do is you press your ink pad, get a little bit of ink on the lid, which I didn't really do, but there's some down here. And you're gonna pick that up, and then you can color in with this. So here is just another option if you ever are missing a marker, or you thought you had one and you can't find it, just another alternative to use. So I always like to try to show you that. Before, this is like one of the only things we had, so it's kind of fun to go back to the basics. And then I'm just going to color this one in over here with the mango melody. All right, so now we're done with our coloring. So this is and then when you want to switch colors, you just scribble it on some scrap paper like this. So see, it has a little bit of color. When it goes clear, then you can go to another color. So you don't have to have like 55 of these. They come in a package of 3 and they're double-ended. So there you go. It's clear now. So you can go, and it might stain the tip, but as long as it scribbles clear, you can go to your next color. So that is the blender pens. You can find these in our annual catalog, and you get a pack of 3. All right, let's finish up this card. Just wanted to show you that in case you're like me and like, where did my marker go? Okay, this is just these are all gonna go flat, and we're gonna layer this on here. Okay, just trying to center it so I have a little bit of border on the top and bottom, and then this is gonna go on here, and then we're just going to put this onto here. Just like that. Okay, to finish it off, we're going to take some of our gilded gems. They're so pretty, and we're going to sprinkle a few of these on our card. I can get one off, and then we'll put 2 down here. All right, there is our card. What do you think? Here's this one. I like the sparkles, and this one we did a cup of thanks, and this one says all you need is confidence and lots of coffee. So there is that card, our second card. And if coffee isn't your thing, you can stamp something totally different on this little strip that you think would go good with Melon Mambo if you don't have the press on stamp set. But it's a really cute stamp set that you can get. Okay, and if you're just tuning in and you missed the first card, I will show them all at the end. All right, so now we're going to move on to our third card. All right, our third card is very quick and easy, and here it is right here. So this one, do you see what I'm using? I have a piece of soft suede for our card base. And we are using the Poinsettia Designer Series paper and our Moose Punch. So my card club, so let me show you though the paper. The paper you can find right here, the Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper right up here. 1150, it's 12 by 12. I'm using some of the pine cones from this paper, this one and this one. So there's that. And then out of the annual catalog, I'm using the Moose Punch. So the Moose Punch right there. I just punched it out of cardstock. And then the stamp set I'm using is in the Pines, which I am using for bingo. If you guys don't already have it, this is a great set. If I can find it. Right here. And I just am using the Thinking of You. So you can use any Thinking of You or any greeting. You could use season's greetings, whatever you want. I just am using, this is what I'm showing you though, but in the Pines, $21 stamp set, the bundle, $51.25. Okay. So here we go. I have a strip of the Designer Series paper. This is 1 inch by 5.5. See, you can see the poinsettias on the back. Just going to add your little piece down. So you guys know that I love sweet and simple, but oh so cute cards. That's what I love. Now I have a piece of this paper, 4x3. Layer it onto a piece of soft suede. So there's the back. If you like the back, you can use that. That has more pines. And we're going to attach this down to here. Okay, we're going to use soft suede ink. So let me get that out. And here is our In the Pines stamp set. This has some really great dies. So I have Thinking of You. This would also be, I think, a perfect birthday card for, like, if you need a masculine card. That will work great for that as well. Let's pop this up with some dimensionals. So here we go. So my card club tomorrow is the last day to join if you want to join. And we're actually featuring the Merry Moose bundle this month. And Card Club is $38 if it's shipped to you. And you get over $20 in products. And you make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. You get the envelopes and all the cardstocks and supplies sent to you. You just need the bundle or the ink. So we're going to stamp this right on the bottom, and I need my mat because it's photopolymer. So here we go. So here's the mat. We're going to stamp Thinking of You. So yes, if you want to join Card Club, seriously, I got a little ink on there, but I'm not going to worry. Anyway, if you want to join Card Club, head over to my website, owlstarstampers.com. And there's a Card Club link there. Okay, I have a very vanilla stitched oval that we're going to put on flat. So let's do that. And I just put that in the center. And then our moose, we're going to pop him up with a dimensional. I just put one in the middle. And then we're going to put that right there. And then I just have a linen thread bow that I just already tied. And we'll just put that on with a glue dot. Now you can take, I didn't put gems on here because I thought I wanted to keep it a little bit more masculine. But the gems actually look really awesome with this too. So if you wanted to add gems, you can. But here's our card. That's it. So you could sprinkle some of those little gems on there if you wanted. Oh, Dawn says, the Card Club is awesome, great projects. Yeah, and what's great about the Card Club too is if you stay active for 6 months, you get a $25 product credit of your choice. So there's our moose card. So easy and simple. So this one, all you need is whatever sentiment you want stamped down at the bottom, and that's a very easy card to make. Let me show you the cards that we're making in Card Club this month in case you want to join in on the fun. So we're doing this card, this card and this one. And I'll emboss that for you. So they're getting half a pack of Designer Series paper, linen thread, and the wonderful gems this month. So love the mousse. Love that you can make this for a birthday card for a man. You can add the gold gems if you want, but there's card number 3. All right, our last card for today is oh so cute. And here's the mousse punch too. If you don't have the mousse punch or the Mary Mousse bundle, you can get the bundle for only $31.50. It's really affordable as well. So let me show you that real quick before we move on. Because this was so popular last year, it sold out. It was like on back order for most of the catalog. So that's why I decided to use it. So the stamp set is only $17. The punch is $18, or you can get it both for $31.50. And you could use any of these sentiments on that card as well. Happiest of holidays. My favorite is Merry Christmas. I think that's so cute. So I love the mousse has been a favorite, surprisingly. Okay, our last card, we are using this stamp set that is adorable. It is called Back on Your Feet. And I feel like now, I know personally a lot of people in my life that are just not feeling good, not necessarily COVID related, but just like, allergies, and some people have some other medical stuff going on. And so I need some like thinking of you, get well type cards. So this set I pulled out. I love the sloth, the turtle, and the giraffe. You can use the sigh, the ouch. This is not good is great for the giraffe. I hope you're back on your feet soon. I hope things get better soon. And then this one is really great. Sometimes that's all there is to say, and I'm here for you. So this is a great stamp set. I will show you how much it is. And here is our cute little card we're going to make. A little bit of coloring, but it's really cute, and it's really not bad at all. So let me just find, it's on page 92, and it's $21 for this stamp set. And like, look at that turtle card right there. So cute. So we're going to make this card. So I used Mossy Meadow and Pear Pizzazz. And this is the Christmas paper that hugs. It's in the beginning. I don't know why I can never think of it. Heartwarming Hugs. I think that's what it's called. Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. So there's little green polka dots here. That's where the Designer Series paper came from. So, and then I'm using some more of that gold thread. So let's get this going. If you do the ordering special, I will give you a piece of white for the inside. I just forgot to grab one because this is kind of a dark color. I believe the Pear Pizzazz is 5 inches by 3 3/4. And then we're just going to add this 2-inch strip to the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. And again, if you just hopped on, I'll go over the special at the end and show you all the cards. So we have that. Then we're going to take the gold thread. You could use linen thread too. I just used the gold because I did add gems to this one. So we're going to wrap this one around twice. So wrap it around twice, and then we're going to tie a bow. Okay, I'm going to try to tie a bow. I totally forgot to mention this, but this week, the end of last week, Stampin' Up! Had their annual conference, and it was all virtual because of everything. But they had some awards nights, and I just wanted to thank everybody, all my customers and my team and my family, because I was able to rank in the top 100 out of the entire company. I was 56 this year, and so I just wanted to thank you all. That is like a huge accomplishment. It's very difficult to get in that top 100. There's almost, I heard like 55,000 demonstrators. I don't know the actual number. I just saw a few other people post that. So to be in that top 100, I was so grateful. So thank you all for that, for helping me achieve that. It's based on several things, not just sales and all that. But anyway, thank you for that. Okay, so here we have this, and I just attached it flat. And I have my bow on this side now. The other thing I always try to do is stamp first before you put it down, which I totally didn't do. So let's hope I don't make a mistake. And we're going to do the Hope You're Back on Your Feet Soon in Mossy Meadow. So the reason I do that is because our cardstock is so great. So if it's thick and you mess up, you can flip it over. But I got ahead of myself talking, so let's hope I don't mess it up. So we're going to stamp this up here. Okay, there we go. That is done. And next up, we're going to take a circle, which I already have cut. Thank you guys so much. I believe this is about a half inch circle. Oh my gosh, a 2.5 inch circle in Whisper White. And we are going to, what I did is I did a tiny bit of sponging. I did a little bit different. So I grabbed Pool Party and Pear Pizzazz, and I have some sponges here. And so I took half of the circle and I sponged it. Actually, this is very vanilla. I sponged the top in Pool Party and the bottom in Pear Pizzazz to try to make it look like the sky and the grass. So just take your thing and just kind of eyeball about half. So on the inside, I will give you very vanilla. So wow, that's kind of dark, but that's all right. Then we're going to do the Pear Pizzazz on the bottom. And just kind of like that, just to add a little color. And if you want it to meet better, you can do more or less, fuss with it as much as you want. But there is the general idea of that. And then lastly, we need our turtle. He's the star of the card. So you're gonna need some very vanilla, and we need our cute little turtle right here. And again, I'm using the blends, so I want to use Memento ink and not flip it over this time. The lid is really tight because, like I said, it is a brand new stamp pad. So I'm going to ink him up and stamp him over here. Yeah, nice solid image. You can see this one over here. I didn't get a really good image, so did another one. Now to color him in, I have these colors. I chose Old Olive and Crumb Cake, and then I have my color lifter here. So what I did is I took the dark Crumb Cake and I went around kind of like this top. Like there's like some little lines in him, so I just kind of colored those in. And then on these little square things on his shell, I colored just the side with the black shading. So there we have that. I think that's it with that. And then I took the light Crumb Cake and I colored everything else in. So then I colored these. He's really quite easy to color. He's so cute. And so there we have that. And then what I actually did is I even went and took my color lifter and I like went in the center and I kind of like highlighted a little bit of that. So next up, I took the light Old Olive and I colored in our turtle. So he just gets colored in really easily with this. We'll add a little bit of the dark for a little bit of shading, and he's good to go. He's sure to cheer somebody up that's not feeling their best. And then just his head, I just tried to avoid his little eyeball. It looks a little startled, like he fell over. Okay, then the last thing I did is I took this green and I went in between here to fill it in any blank space. So there's that. Okay, next up, we take the dark old olive and the same type of thing where there's like these little lines from the black, like the shading. I just kind of go down the center and add the dark just to like give him some depth and dimension. I get asked a lot, like, how do you color so good? And I don't think I color good. But this is, so I thought I would just show you what I do. So I go along here, and then the other thing I like to do is then come back in with this color lifter and kind of like, you can also like do a little bit of highlighting on him. Okay, there we go. I forgot something though. We need to stamp the turtle on here because if you notice, he has a little bit of ground on him and his like little eyebrows kind of like come off, and we're going to cut him out. So I want to stamp the turtle on there too. So we have his little ground on the circle. So on your circle, stamp the turtle again, just like that. And then with your paper snips, you're going to snip him out. So you don't have to worry about the ground. And I'm actually going to just, this is way too big. Okay, so then I like to leave just a little border around him. And then he will, of course, get popped up on this circle. So I hope you guys all have a great week. I know it's Monday and we've been having exceptionally warm weather here in Michigan. I mean, like super warm, like 70-degree warm in November, which is very unheard of. So I know a lot of people are putting out Christmas decorations since they're not freezing. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a great week this week. And I'll be back on Wednesday for your normal Facebook Live. So there's our cute little turtle. If you have the set, I thought you would appreciate this card. If you don't have it, you might want to get it. It's really cute. I'm going to put 2 little dimensionals on the back. And we're going to take those off and put him right over his little turtle. But now now you can see still the little eyebrow things, and then he still has the ground below him. So we're going to put him on this card, and you can put him flat. I'm going to pop it up with some more dimensionals. If you have to hop off, just know the replay will be back here so you can watch it. There's that. And then lastly, we're going to add 3 little gems, gold gilded gems to the card. And there is our card. So I hope this one I did the bow on the other side. So there's our card. I hope you like it. I think the stamp set is so cute and it could be used a lot. So there's that. So let me show you all of the 4 cards that we made today in case you missed it. Let me know what your favorite is. So we have the Get Back on Your Feet card. Then we did a thinking of you card, which this could be Christmas or a birthday, whatever you want. You just have to stamp whatever sentiment you want there, or you could stamp it on the inside. But just a sweet little moose. Then we had our coffee card. So you can, again, a thank you or this one. And then our very first card we used, the Forever Fern. Just a simple, sweet and simple hello. So those are our 4 cards that we made today. Don't forget that if you want to place a minimum $30 order with the code, you're going to get a set of the make and take sent to you. If you place a minimum $50, you're going to get this plus the gilded gems, the little gems we use as a free gift and a thank you as well. If you do a $100 order with the code, you're going to get 48 pack of Retired Designer Series paper and a free embellishment. And everyone's is going to be different. It could be a bolt of ribbon, a package of gems, just some type of Stampin' Up! Embellishment is a thank you for $100. And then, of course, at $150, you get all of that. You're not going to use the code, and you're going to get some Stampin' rewards as well. So I hope you really like these cards today. I tried to give you a variety and something that you could substitute as well if you don't have this. I think, again, the last thing I just want to say is tomorrow is my last day to join Card Club if you want to join it. I only have, before I started, there was only 4 retreat in a boxes available. So snag those if you want. And then I'll be here Wednesday. Oh, and the ordering special goes until Thursday night. So using the host code. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for spending your Monday afternoon with me. And I look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're watching the replay and you've made it this far, thank you as well. Have a great one. Bye.